So this is Ostagar. It's, charming. I just hope the king's army is really big, because unlike him, I have my doubts that we'll be able to wipe out the entire darkspawn horde in just one battle. It just seems illogical and impossible, but maybe we'll get lucky, I guess. I think I want to explore Ostagar a bit before I meet this Alistair person that Duncan mentioned, and we get ready for this delightful sounding joining ritual. I mean, as long as it's not any worse than the harrowing, I'll be fine, because I didn't think the harrowing was that bad, so... Oh, hello there.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Thank you. I have serious doubts that the Maker even exists, but I appreciate the sentiment. Hello.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Oh, you too, huh? I suppose if, calling on their god's favor works for them and gives them some morale, then more power to them. A beef bone? Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but why not? Maybe I can throw it at, like, a darkspawn or something. Maybe they like beef. Maybe we should just lure all the darkspawn here and then just, like, push them off this cliff en masse. I think that would be a good idea. It would just make the battle a lot simpler. Ah! I wish I knew how to lockpick. So many lovely things hidden in chests and behind doors that I just can't manage to get to. Hello.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Another one. I'm gonna stop talking to soldiers. Just keep getting blessed and stuff against my will.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What's the Tower of Ishal? Looks interesting.
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits? I mean, is there something horrible inside?
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
That's probably a good idea. I mean, lower chambers... something could, like, crawl up and surprise us, and that would be bad. Do you know anything else about these lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a really big ruin. I mean, can you tell me anything about the history of it?
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you for the info.
Make her speed your steps.
Another one. Make her this, make her that. Alright, I guess I should try to find this Alistair person. That kind of looks like the statue that I saw in the Circle Towers repository when I was with Joan. The one that talked. Do you talk? Would you talk to me? No. No such luck. I wanted to talk to that thing more, but they weren't having it.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
That would be me.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Alright, I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Ooh. Tell me a little bit about Ostagar. What all is around? Anything about the history of the ruin?
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
And what about the king? He was an interesting fellow. Very sure of himself. Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does.
Well, it's actually kind of admirable. Shows that he cares more about his people than his status. What about the Circle of Magi? I wonder if I'm gonna run into anyone I know.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the
Yes.
shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Sounds accurate. The Templars do like to glare at the mages. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though.
Aww.
Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for your help.
Good luck to you, then.
He can say they're not cute puppies all he wants. I still want to see them. Oh, fun. And they're doing the whole whooshy dance conjuration thing. I think Professor Sweeney was a big advocate of that, but mostly because it was funny. That's why he was one of my favorite professors.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
What are they conjuring? Almost looks like some sort of winter spell or something. Oh, I remember her. What was her name? Wilma? Win? Maybe Win? Was that it? Hello.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle.
Yep,
I
that's
don't
me.
believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne.
Wynne,
and I
right.
congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Thank you. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't.
Oh ho, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said
I
as
know
much
a
about
bit.
you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the king. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
Yeah, it was definitely unexpected, but I think that it'll be good for me, and I'm confident in my skills. But the king really seems to think the battle's gonna go well. I'm a little less confident than he is. I mean, it's a darkspawn horde. I don't know if we're gonna be able to just wipe it out in one attack like he seems to think.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale.
That makes sense.
He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man.
He seemed
To defeat
nice.
the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Yeah, do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
I don't remember encountering any Darkspawn in the Fade.
They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart.
Right.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages
yeah,
from the
whatever.
Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin.
Uh-huh.
That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Yeah, the Chantry says a lot of things, and, I mostly think they're full of it.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I suppose. But you know, I think I'm just gonna kill every Darkspawn I see. That seems like the most logical course of action. See them, blow them up.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Well, it was nice to meet you officially, Win. I think that he said Alistair was possibly this way. Oh. Hello. I don't think I've met you.
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
Do you not recognize my brand, good mage?
Yes, I recognize it, but I'm sure you have a name.
I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the king's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
That's for sure. Can you tell me a little bit more about enchantment and how it all works and stuff?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade.
Right.
The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
So what kind of enchantments are there? I mean, I imagine there's like fire and ice, maybe lightning?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium.
Oh, I could have fun with that.
The greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Nice to meet you, but I've got to go find someone. You haven't seen a man named Alistair, have you? Well, bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, quartermaster.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
Oh my.
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
I can see that you've got some charm, but that was just not well done, my friend.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Who are you? Oh, wait. You must be one of the recruits. What exactly did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe. Maybe they did. I mean, that kind of feels like what the circle does with the harrowing. They just cooked it up just to torture us so that they can possibly kill us.
Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Okay. I mean, that sounds interesting. I'd like to go wander the forest. I've been stuck in a tower most of my life. I haven't got to experience much nature.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Yeah, Well, I'll watch your back if you watch mine. Always good to work as a team out there.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
Oh, God. Charmer, huh?
That's me. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
All right, nice to meet you. Oh, my.
Very well.
Another locked thing. Just not fair. Hello? I have some items I would like to sell and maybe buy.
You there, elf. Where's my armor?
Excuse
And why
me?
you dress so preposterously?
I'm a mage? and I have no idea where your armor is. I'm here to be a Grey Warden.
You're... Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners.
Yeah.
I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Well, you know, maybe you should be nicer to your servants. I mean, they deserve to be treated with respect.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah, what kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide.
Oh, really?
Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Yeah, well, let's start with your regular goods.
Let me know what you'd like.
All right, thank you. And be nicer to your servants. Seriously.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
He's just talking to you.
I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
I think he's funny.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange human, but I suppose I can see what you mean. That is pretty funny.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about.
Yeah.
Wait, we haven't
Give
met,
him a
have
nice,
we?
easy spot
I
to
don't suppose
aim.
you happen to be another mage.
I am indeed a mage. Notice the stylish robes, the staff, all of that.
Really? You don't look like a mage.
Okay.
I mean, how interesting.
What is a mage supposed to look like?
I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi.
Yep, that's me.
I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me? I mean, there are other mages here. How did you know it was me? Unless Duncan sent word ahead that I have an actual fashion sense compared to most of the mages here.
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you.
Oh, well,
Allow me
that's
to introduce
nice.
myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that.
Yeah, pretty much.
As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Oh, I see. Well, it's nice to meet you. I am Celestia.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You guys probably couldn't handle it. That would be my guess. I guess because we're too smart for you, maybe?
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
It just made me, kind of forced to be here. I mean, not that I wasn't eager to escape the circle in any way possible, but I really just wanted my freedom, and I took it. I'm eager to get going. How about that?
All right, fair enough. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
So what were you arguing about with that mage?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit.
Of course they don't.
They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are.
They do that frequently.
Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, really? So you were a mage hunter then? Do I need to, be concerned here, Alistair?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the other recruits? I met one. He was, flirtatious.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
You know, I'm going to try to start out reasonably polite here to foster good relationships. I look forward to traveling with you, assuming we don't all die painfully tonight.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Oh, Alistair, I have so many questions.
Yes?
Do you have to come with me? I mean, I can just meet you back at the tent. I'm good to explore on my own. In fact, I'm kind of enjoying it because, you know, I never really get any privacy in the circle, so this is kind of fun.
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Oh, dear. So tell me a little bit about yourself. You know, since we're going to be traveling together, it would be good to know more about you.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy and figured my training against mages could double for fighting darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
So you didn't want to join the Chantry then? Not that I blame you, but I'm very curious.
It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Well, I mean, he probably thought you would be useful, and he wanted to help you at the same time, I'm sure.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Or it could be both. I mean, Duncan seems to be very practical. I've got a few more questions.
What about?
The Grey Wardens?
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
What makes you so special? Why is it that you are the only ones who can, like, defeat all the darkspawn for a blight?
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal.
Right.
Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them.
Right.
You'll see. Trust me.
You kind of sounded like you were, reciting a speech there, Alistair. Is that something that gets grained into your head? So they're knights, heroes. I bet they, you know, slay dragons and rescue damsels and things like that, too?
I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn.
Right.
That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory.
Well, that's a very practical attitude. I don't really know much about the Grey Wardens. I just got a little bit from Duncan before we left the circle.
Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfeld?
I think I remember
That's where the Grey Wardens
something
once
being
kept
mentioned
their
about that.
The Griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last flight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden.
Of Griffins?
A few more in other nations.
Could we find another fluffy griffin sometime? That would be amazing. Where are all the Grey Wardens right now?
The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The king's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers.
Oh.
I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle
Yeah,
with us.
I got that from
Maybe
him.
he thinks that's what his father would have done.
And so the Grey Wardens have the right to recruit anybody.
King Marek, Kalen's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause.
Okay.
We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
Well, that was informative, Alistair. Thank you.
You want to ask me about something else?
The Blight.
Of course.
What exactly is a Blight? I mean, I assume it's just a bunch of darkspawn and stuff, but where do they come from?
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
The truth, please.
The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
Right. So what you were talking about earlier was the first Blight?
Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another Blight.
So where's the Archdemon for this one?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an Archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the Archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
Yeah, so why don't you find a way to kill the Darkspawn when they're underground? I mean, can't you just blow them up or something?
They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
Right. And what exactly is an Archdemon? I heard that maybe it's a dragon, is that true?
The old gods were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate.
Sounds
the
like it.
The Archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
And so why are some people so skeptical about this Blight? I mean, it seems like it's definitely happening.
The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last Blight. People decided they were gone for good.
I have some other questions.
Of course.
How do you defeat Blights? I mean, what is it about the Grey Wardens that makes you guys so necessary to end these Blights?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way.
Okay.
According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel,
Oh, he was
killed
an elf,
Archdemon
right?
Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last Blight.
Oh, okay.
Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
And Garahel was an elf, right? That's interesting. How did anyone even know about this Blight? I mean, did all the Darkspawn just pop up in the middle of a major city or something?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining, if you... Well, you'll understand. Not to mention people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
Uh-huh. I'm not really sure how I feel about feeling Darkspawn, and I would love to know what you were about to say. If what? I have my suspicions about what you were gonna say, and I got the same basic message from the harrowing, so... How many Darkspawn are out there?
Thousands. Tens of thousands. They've had centuries to build up their numbers.
How lovely. I have some other questions.
You want to ask me about something else?
Yes, can you tell me a little bit about Duncan?
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet.
Right.
Beyond that, he's a good man. A good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
He got me out of a bad situation, so, I definitely owe him for that.
That sounds familiar. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
The joining ritual?
There's not a lot I can tell you. We go and collect darkspawn blood, and then you'll hear everything.
If I bat my eyes at you and give you a really pretty smile, would you possibly tell me something, please?
Look, I can't tell you much, all right? The joining is very unpleasant.
Of course it is.
I wish I could forget it, but I can't. I don't envy what you're going to have to go through.
Fun. What actually happens, though? Can you tell me?
You learn why it's secret.
Right. Is it like the harrowing at all? I mean, if so, I can handle it.
I don't know anything about the harrowing. We don't do any spells, if that's what you're
Yeah, that
asking.
wasn't the basic point of the harrowing. There was a demon, and it was a thing, and yeah. And what if I said I didn't want to do it? Is that an option?
The joining is the price we pay, all of us, for being able to defeat the darkspawn. You can't refuse.
Oh, well, that's always fun. You know, I'll be alright. I'm not that worried about it.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
If becoming a
Rah.
Grey Warden were easy, we wouldn't recruit the best. You want to ask me about something else?
Battle?
The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tern Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Caelan just wants his place in history. The Tern is planning the strategy.
Right.
That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
How much am I going to be participating? I mean, mages aren't really frontliners. We're kind of more hang in the back and blow stuff up. Or turn it to ice, or something like that.
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
Why is it happening here? It seems like kind of a odd choice.
We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position.
Right.
The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days.
What are the chances of success? The king seems to think we're just gonna wipe all the darkspawn out, but I, have my doubts.
I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail.
Right.
Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
What if we fail? I mean, what are the next steps after that?
If we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad.
Yeah,
Neither the
I
king nor
gathered
the
that.
Tern really seems to believe this is a real blight, however.
Yeah, alright.
You want to ask me about something else?
No, I think that's about it, Alistair. Thank you for, indulging me.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Yeah. Ooh, shiny chest.
As you say.
I've really got to learn how to lockpick or, like, get a friend who... You don't know how to lockpick, do you? Do you? Can you try? Please? And he doesn't either. Well... Maybe Davith does. Alistair called him a cut purse, so maybe Davith knows how to lockpick. We'll have to see.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yep, that would be me. I'm Celestia.
Serturi is my name. I hail
Nice
from
to meet
Redcliffe,
you.
where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman.
Right.
I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Maybe they should start letting fewer humans in. Make it more elf-centric.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yeah, just, you know, if you don't want to offend me, stop making everything about my race. You know, judge me based on my skills. I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
Alistair kind of said it was, like, dangerous, and it's a big secret, and that it's not pleasant. Dad told me we might go into the wilds, though.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited.
There are always more
I suppose
tests.
since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm not talking to the Chantry person.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
Why not?
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
I sentence you to needing to wear clothes immediately. No.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you.
Depends.
All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why haven't they fed you? I mean, that is pretty cruel. I mean, prisoners should be fed, no matter what they've done.
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Why are you in there? What did you do?
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Well then why were you sneaking around the camp? I'm curious. Were you, up to no good?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp.
Right.
I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it.
Really?
I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you were arrested? Do I really want to know where you kept it?
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Ugh. Fine. Ugh.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
I'm not really looking forward to riding with the king. I prefer to, you know, stay back and shoot from a distance type thing, you know. We mages, we're not meant for the front lines. Who is this prisoner?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Do you know why he was gonna desert? He claims he wasn't. Well, at least not right then.
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
That may be accurate. We don't know. It seems like a waste for you to guard him all day. I mean, don't they have something, like, better for you to do? You know, something more useful for your talents. Oh, that was awkward. Sorry. Sometimes I don't think before I speak. Sometimes it's a flaw.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
It was surprisingly interesting. He wants something to eat. Can you help with that?
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Well, are you eating it? I mean, it's gonna be gross if you don't eat it soon anyway. Why not just give it to him? I mean, last meal and all that. Isn't that a thing?
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care.
Because you have something I
I
want.
had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Yeah, here's the food. Give me the key.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
I would prefer she did not.
And, as I mentioned, here's the key.
Thank you.
Use it in good health, huh?
Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Yeah. No kidding, Alistair.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The darkspawn are coming.
Yeah, I've heard that. We got Grey Wardens here. They're supposed to be able to kill them magically or with some sort of specialness. I don't know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The king will die. We'll all die.
Well, that's
I apologize,
comforting.
Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Okay, well, that just inspired me with a lot of confidence right there. Yeah, tons. Tons of confidence. Oh, puppy! Hi, puppy! You're so cute!
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Oh, why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wilds. Tell me more about them.
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chastened barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
Spoiling milk. What would be the point of that? I'm sure they have better things to do, and... why do you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
All right. Some interesting superstitions running around in this, camp, Alistair. Oh, puppies!
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you, come back. I'm trying to talk to you.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
You have a message for the Terran? Have you met him? Is there anything you can tell me about him? Yes, I do. I want it to be sent to the Terran that he should, meet with me and speak to me and tell me things. Interesting things. Yes, that.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
What? Well, it would be nice to have an extra sword, but if I do, might get him in trouble. Decisions. Yeah, give me the sword.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure.
Oh dear.
I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Now I'm rethinking things. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, let's talk to this guy, see if maybe we can meet the Terran, and then we'll go back and see the puppies.
You approach the tent of Tern Logain. State your business.
Can you tell me about him?
How can you not know of Logain?
Because I live in a
He
circle.
helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians.
Right.
King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
Is he inside? Can I talk to him?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Can you just tell me a little more about him? Like, do you know what his plans are for the battle?
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Really?
The Tern's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tern speaks his mind, and the king yells right back.
Sounds healthy.
Personally, I think the king should do what Tern Loghain tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Can I have an audience with the Terran, please? I have important things to discuss with him. Yes.
I suppose you have a message for him?
Indeed.
Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
That is indeed me.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No?
Marik respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marik would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle.
Well, he is
That's
probably
not an argument
right.
I'll repeat here. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi.
Yep.
First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know, but kinda hoping for no.
If Kaelin has his way, you will.
Great.
Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Not a big prayer here. Well, this is going well.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now?
Of course he isn't. Can you tell me, like, about him?
I suppose I do. Though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact.
Right.
Tern Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
No. I have serious doubts about that.
That's how the Tern feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny the Tern called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Tern's daughter.
Oh, really?
He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
All right.
As you wish.
Interesting. The things you learn, Alistair. Let's check out up here, and then we'll go look at the puppies.
Look carefully, man.
Oh, is that a
This wretched thing is
darkspawn?
a darkspawn.
Ew!
They're strong, cunning, and smart.
Look at
But don't
it!
listen to those old wives' tales.
Oh, that
They
is
can be
so
killed.
creepy.
Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
Oh, that is
Their
so
blood is black
creepy.
as sin and poisonous.
Yuck.
Don't even.
That is creepy, Alistair.
This is supposed to be the...
Do they all look like that? Are there different kinds? How does this work? Well, there goes that messenger. He doesn't seem like he's been punished yet for, accidentally losing that guy's sword.
Hello again. You need something now?
Just saying hi, checking on you, making sure I didn't get you in trouble.
Oh, all right. Nice to see you again.
You too. Bye. Okay, he'll probably be alright. You know, I didn't even look at that sword. I probably should. Sir Garland's sword. Ooh. What do you have, Alistair? Would you like a good sword? Wow. I think this sword is better. I found this in the tower, in the repository, I believe. Just a little something I picked up. But why don't you take it?
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
What's wrong with him?
Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Okay. What's the problem with the little puppy? He's so cute.
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong.
Uh-huh.
His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood.
That's probably
I have
bad,
medicine
right?
that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
How smart is this dog? I mean, am I gonna go in there and he's gonna, like, attack me because he's sick?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master.
Oh.
Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me, perhaps? I'd love a cute and adorable puppy.
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Sure, why not? I'll give it a try.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh no, don't do that. Hi, puppy. How are you? I hear you're not feeling so good. I'm just gonna put this muzzle on you for a little while. Please don't eat me.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Apparently.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances.
All
It's
right.
a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember.
Okay.
If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Will the dog live without it, or is this absolutely necessary to his treatment? I'm just curious how this works.
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
No. All right. Where do I find the flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Sure. I'll definitely find one if I can.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Aw, poor puppy. This is just sad. Poor puppy. Do you guys know anything about how to treat, a sick puppy? What about you?
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Well, Maker's breath, another human. Are you always this rude? Maker's breath. What a weird expression. I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not a servant. You know, you could try to show a little respect.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You look a little different than the other soldiers. Are you like something special?
We aren't. We're ash warriors.
What's an ash warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Matthias the dwarf son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves.
Oh.
It is an old tale.
Can you tell it to me? Sounds interesting.
I am no bard, but I will do my best.
Thank you.
Matthias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
So you descend from this Clane guy?
They were simply the first to be taught. Others were inspired by his death to follow his path.
So how did he die?
Matthias's prowess earned him the love of Morriganen, a beautiful
Morriganen.
chieftain of another
That's
tribe.
an interesting name.
When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morriganen away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes.
Ooh, drama.
In the end, Matthias slew Morriganen in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Matthias an honored burial in the mountains. and we live by his teachings even today.
What happened to his wife?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Thedas and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
That was a really interesting legend. I enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing.
It was an honor.
So why have you painted your puppies? They're so cute. They really are. And do you happen to know anything about how to cure a sick one?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them.
Right.
So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemies got the caddis too? Isn't there a conflict?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the darkspawn hordes?
No.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
Oh, ha ha. What are you preparing for? Are you, like, at a special spot in the battle?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the darkspawn horde.
Ah.
With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey.
Ew.
If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
So, I assume you know about what happens if they do drink the blood, because this one over here did, and I guess he's really sick.
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal.
That's good.
Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say the tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Well, then why don't you just leave your dogs back so they don't get hurt?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
So what all do Ash Warriors do? I've never heard of you guys before, and it's really interesting.
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain.
Ah.
It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
So how good are the dogs in combat? I'm really curious about that.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Well, thank you. It was nice talking to you.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
All right, I guess we should go talk to Duncan and get this wilds excursion started. Hello.
You found Alistair, did you?
I did.
Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Why not?
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
They're pretty
What can I
easy
say?
to rile
The revered
up,
mother
Duncan.
ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she?
He
we
needed
cannot
to be
afford to
sassed.
antagonize anyone, Alistair.
It was funny.
We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks.
All right.
The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
And what exactly are we doing with those? Are we drinking them? What exactly is it for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Right. Okay, what about the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are they?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago.
Sounds
They
useful.
were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're gone, though? I mean, if they've been out in the wilds for a long time, something could have happened to them.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen. though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How do we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Alright. Doesn't sound that bad, I guess.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path.
Yeah.
I will see you when you return.
Well, boys, I guess let's head into the wilds. Maybe we'll see a witch.